Hi, welcome to my chess channel on YouTube. Thank you for visiting it. Here is a scene that was taken from my trip back from Dunedin to Christchurch on Tuesday this week. Today's date is the 18th of May 2018. Now let's get on with the game of chess at hand. It's actually quite good for instruction in the opening process. My opponent is 137 points above my rating at the time of the game, and it's a blitz game on chess.com. So here we go. e4, e5, so 138 odd rating points above me. Knight f3, d6. So out of my Batsford Guide to Chess Openings, it says there's two main sort of moves here. One is a d4, which is alright for black, but it also gives my book from the Batsford Guides to Chess Openings, sorry, not guides, it's not girl guides, but anyway, gives bishop c4 and eventually d4 as well. So that's what I do play. I play bishop c4. Now comes the deviation for my higher rated opponent. f5, knight c3. Now I'm actually thinking here right now, can black just play fe4? And then after knight takes, then d5, etc. is quite tangy, I think. But I'm not concentrating on analysing that at this stage or at all. So here I play, my opponent plays knight f6 and I play d3. So now that's still available, that possibility for black, but a bit more scary looking. c6, and now I should probably, in hindsight, play something to the effect like a4 or so, but I don't, I just castle. So my opponent now plays b5, and it could be deemed as a wee bit sort of, a wee bit dubious black's play, but it's probably okay. I haven't looked at it on the computer. b4, knight a4, and then taking this pawn for free, as it may be called, but it's not entirely clear what can happen from knight e4 after my rook e1. Maybe black could play bishop f5, and that would be a kind of a different game. But black didn't play bishop f5. Now here comes your exercise. Black played knight f6. So what would you play if you're white against knight f6? So that's your exercise for today, should you choose to accept it, just like Mission Impossible. It's not an impossible position for black or white to try and analyse this out. So what happens for you, in your mind, do you see after knight f6 for black here? What would you play? So now I will show you what I played. After knight f6, I played, yes, you're correct, knight e5. Now this is quite an occurrence, really. It happens a little bit in chess, because what happens now is d e5. Okay, and now what? Shall I play rook e5? Maybe I will. But then black will just play bishop here. And if my queen is now under attack by black's queen, so if queen takes queen, then just king takes queen, and black is a piece to the good. Minus a pawn, maybe, without looking at the detail. So after DE5, my move is, can you see it? I hope you can. Bishop F7 check. Now this drives the king away from the defense of the queen initially, this bishop check, because so the king can go up here, you see, and in some cases black can just take this bishop if my king is still on E1. If my white king is on E1 and there's no pawn here, then black can just take this bishop, and after queen takes queen, then bishop to b4 check if that position is possible, and then rook takes the queen for black, which is quite good. But black chose to, I think, went up here. I'm not sure now. And I went queen d8. So I've got the queen up now. Now, obviously I'm attacking the bishop on c8, and moves with the bishop are no good because of the red line. Queen takes rook, probably, very likely. So black played knight bd7. I just played queen c7. I was just thinking, well, yep, bringing her out. Queen c6. Rook b8. So this is what happens a little bit if one gets a wee bit greedy in the opening, but it's not a foregone conclusion at all. f4. Queen e6, attacking the bishop, of course, and f5. Now the king is in the open here. Queen f7, check, g6, takes, and then queen here, which threatens queen here, and queen here, checkmate. So black plays bishop f8, which they can do, and then I just play a similar sort of idea. Queen h8, check, and this draws the king really, because we're not going to play this for black really, because it's just futile. So really this is where my opponent resigned, as you would be able to appreciate without looking, with the pieces moving. After king to g4, which is the only place for the king other than the futile moves of interpolating your pieces, or whatever the word is one uses here, it's just after king g4, queen h3 is checkmate. Okay, thank you very much for visiting my YouTube channel, and I think I showed you this. Yes, I did. So that's me over and out. Have a good day, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed my chess session for you today. Notice the difference between session and lesson, or that sort of thing, or coaching, because if I call it coaching or lesson, it may imply that you might learn from it. I don't necessitate that being the fact.